Let me go ahead and put that disclaimer out. This is my video. This is my list. Appreciate all the love and support. Welcome, YouTube. This is your favorite guy with the glass. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get controversial. My top 10 wrestlers list of all time. Right? Okay, so look. I was born in 1992. So anything that happened before that, I don't really care. Okay? Because I didn't see it. I don't want to go off of what somebody else told me. I want to see what I've seen with my own two eyes. And this is my top 10 from what I've seen with my own two eyes because I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid. And right now I'm 33. So this is my list from what I seen. I don't want you to come out there and tell me, well, this guy did this. And no, I don't care. Okay? So let's go ahead and get it rolling. Number 10, the Stinger. Yes, the icon, the franchise, Sting. You understand what Sting did for me as a child? Sting started off in WCW with the short hair, no face paint. Then he became the face. He made it cool to wear face paint. Okay, I know it's Ultimate Warrior. I didn't see that. He made it cool to wear face paint. Okay, Sting he's one of those. He's that man of the bat. Everybody was scared of a bat. You got a chair. You got it all. When he bring that bat around, you get scared. Okay, let's talk about the accolades, right? Okay, TNA Hall of Famer, WWE Hall of Famer. He didn't even really do nothing in WWE. He's a WWE Hall of Famer because they were added on to WCW. But WCW still on, WCW Hall of Famer. And eventually he's going to be in the AEW Hall of Famer. What other person you know that's doing that? Okay? 6-time WCW champion. 4-time is TNA World Champion. Come on now. 2-time NWA champion. They got a WCW International World Champion, a WCW United States Champion, a WCW World Team. He did it twice. He did the United States Championship twice, NWA Television Championship once, and then the last thing he did was tag team champions with Darby Allin. It's Sting, number 10. I'm sorry, I don't want to do any. I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, you're reaching. No. That's number 10. That's my list, okay? This Sting is number 10. All right. So now let's move on to number 9. Randy Orton. Randy Orton. Okay. By the way, Randy Orton's getting done dirty. He really could be higher on this list, right? But there's some other guys that's in front of him. Okay. Randy Orton. He's a 14-time world champion. Okay, 10-time WWE, 4-time world heavyweight champion. He was the first. Not first. He was the youngest, right? The youngest world champion. The youngest world WWE champion. No one's ever been there at 21 years old in 2004. Okay, they said he has the Guinness World Record for the most WWE pay-per-view event appearance. I didn't even know. He's a 2-time Money in Bank winner, a 2-time OVW Hardcore champion, a 3-time WWE Tag Team champion, 1-time Intercontinental champion. He's a Triple Crown winner, of course. He's won the Royal Rumble twice. And the only reason why he's not probably winning championships more because Triple H probably don't want him to get any more. He really could be at 17 like John, but he's not. Okay, we talking about 09 Orton. We're talking about 2020 Orton. We're talking about the young Orton when he had the short hair. Orton now, he's bigger than ever. He still got it, but they just not booking him right. So I gotta put him at 9 because there's other people that's ahead of him. But Randy Orton, I said 09, 2020, and some other times he had it. He just didn't have like those huge runs. Now, I think when he was with the Authority, that was a nice run for him a little bit. The fuse with Edge, fuse with Undertaker. Randy Orton has done it all. That's a legend. And he said he was the legend killer before that to end up becoming a legend, and he's still doing it at a high level. They just not booking him correctly, okay? But Randy is number 9 on the list. And I know this is about to be very controversial. But let me tell you something. I think a lot of people are slept on this young man. Chris Jericho, number 8. What? Yes, Chris Jericho, okay? A 6-time world champion. He started in WCW. He's a 1-time WWF champion, 2-time WCW, 3-time world heavyweight champion, okay? He also won the AEW championship 1 time, by the way, okay? A 9-time Intercontinental champion, 2-time United States champion, a Grand Slam champion. He was the first ever and fastest to do it. This is Chris Jericho. The people that say, hey, yeah, ECW World Television Championship, World, WCW World, WCW Cruiserweight, a 7-time tag team champion. This is, they say, included with Big Show, Edge, Chris Benoit, The Rock, and Christian. He was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2010, won the Royal Rumble. He has held, okay, listen to this. He has held a championship in numerous promotions, including WWF, WWE, WCW, ECW, AEW, and New Japan Wrestling. Who else is doing that? And also, he made the Money in the Bank contract match. Who else is doing that? And he's an innovator. Chris Jericho. He probably could be higher, but it's other people, right? Chris Jericho, number 8. And again, yeah, it could be controversial, but the accolades say it so itself. And guess what? He put people on the map. Chris Jericho put people over. Who can put over a pen with a paper and a clipboard? Who can do that? Chris Jericho. Okay. So next on the list, number 7, Shawn Michaels. This is a 4-time world champion. Okay. Which is crazy. He should have won the world championship more than that, but okay. 3-time WWE champion, 1-time world heavyweight champion, a 3-time Intercontinental champion. He's won the tag team title, the world tag team, 5 times. The WWE tag team champions 2 times, a European champion. He's won the Royal Rumble twice. Grand Slam champion, the first ever in WWF history. Now, I just said that about Chris Jericho, but that was when they first started. There's WWF. This is when they started WWE. WWF, the first one to do that. And also, he's a Triple Crown champion, right? 4th ever in WWE history. Inducted in the Hall of Fame twice as a singles and a DX member. He won the record for Match of the Year 11 times. He was ranked the number 1 wrestler in 1996. Ranked number 1 in Power and in PWI 500. He's a founding member of the D Generation, which you already know that. Main event in multiple WrestleManias. And it's just Shawn Michaels, right? He was the one that invented the super kick, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody else, but he made the super kick famous, okay? He made the super kick famous. Everybody wanted to do super kick. Sweet chin music is what he called it, but everybody else wanted to say the super kick. No one tuned up the band like him. No one had matches like him. They called him the Showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania. What else is there to say? And he's still doing well booking. Is there anything else to say? I don't think it is. Shawn Michaels, number 7. Let's go on to number 6. Kurt Angle. Yes, Kurt Angle. First of all, Olympic gold medalist, okay? 1996, broke his neck to do it, okay? He was wrestling before he came into WWE. I just want to let you know that, okay? 1995, he won a championship, 2-time NCAA Division Heavyweight Champion, Grand Slam. I mean, the brother was doing it all, okay? The brother was doing it all. But let's go on to the wrestling before whenever he came to the league for real, okay? 12-time world champion, okay? This is with WWE and WWF. 6 times he did it in WWE and WWF. 5-time in TNA world heavyweight champion. Okay, Grand Slam and Triple Crown winner. He held titles like the WCW title, WCW United States Championship, WWE Intercontinental Tag Team, the European, won the King of the Ring in 2000. He's in the Hall of Fame in the WWE and in TNA. He's named a wrestler of the decade, not a wrestler. He's named the wrestler of the decade in the 2000s. By the way, on Chris Jericho, he was the only one that beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night. I forgot to tell you about that. But yeah, Kurt Angle is the only wrestler to have held the WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, WCW Championship, TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. No one else has done that, by the way. That's some ghost. Kurt Angle. For somebody that looked like he was corny, and he ended up becoming, and he put TNA on the map when he got there, okay? The impact of Kurt Angle coming to TNA. He impacted all the matches. He impacted the match with Brock Lesnar in WWE. Rey Mysterio. Kurt Angle put people on, and he made matches cool. Like people watching Ospreay and Swerve and Omega and these younger people. Yeah, we look at the cruiserweight, but Kurt Angle was able to do it all in the ring. He could be one of those people that be the reason why people are doing what they're doing. All right, here we go. I know this one's going to make people mad right here. And he's still wrestling. Number 5, Roman Reigns. I know it. Dang, Cam, he's still wrestling. Roman Reigns sucks. Okay, all right, yeah, he sucks. 4-time WWE champion. 2-time Universal champion, by the way, including a record-setting 16 days reign. Okay, 1-time Intercontinental, 1-time United States, 1-time tag team. He's a Royal Rumble winner. He's the 28th Triple Crown champion. Okay, Grand Slam champion, 9th under the current format. He's headlining how many WrestleMania? He's headlining, not just being a part of it. Headline, that means main evented 10 times. Who's doing that? Elimination Chamber winner. Okay, he was ranked number 1 twice, 2016 and 2022, as the best wrestler going on. And he has the best reign you can ever think of as a champion. He held the title for 4 years. And he damn near looked unstoppable. People were paying to see him lose. That's on Floyd Mayweather. That's unheard of. And no one's ever going to be able to do that. He has the greatest run. Roman Reigns has the greatest run as a champion that I've ever seen since I've been alive. Okay? When I'm talking about from start to finish, the way he started, the way he finished it. People want him to put the title, they want him to have the title again. I don't want it because he's not going to be able to eclipse that reign unless he does it for 5 years and he becomes, I don't know, he just can't, like that was just magic what he did. It was just magic. That tribal chief bloodline, that's why he's in the top 5, because no one has done that. But there's other people that have done something longer than him and better. But Roman Reigns is number 5. He is better than the others. So let's go on and move on to number 4. It is the dead man, The Undertaker. Okay? 8-time world champion. WWE, WWF, and WWE 4 times. A world heavyweight champion 3 times. A unified world heavyweight champion 1 time. Tag team champion 17 times as a tag team. A hardcore champion. Royal Rumble winner in 2007. Becoming the first man to enter last and win. Okay? He was on a streak that probably should never been, it never ended, but at WrestleMania. 21-0. He made 21 matches in a row at WrestleMania and won them until he lost to Brock Lesnar. 12-time Slammy Award winner. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame 2022. He was voted the greatest superstar in Raw history during Raw's 15th anniversary. He doesn't really have that many accolades, but it's the impact of Undertaker. When you hear that gong, you're scared. Nobody wanted it. He's had memorable matches. The Undertaker is one of those people. Like I said, his impact is more than what his accolades said. He had two gimmicks with the badass, with the motorcycle. He's a legend. He has the tombstone power driver. He has the choke slam. He made all that famous. Everybody wanted to roll their eyes It's sometimes it's not all about your accolades, it's about your impact. That's why Roman is where he's at. That's why the Undertaker is where he's at, the impact that he put up. But you can't take anything away from what the Undertaker has done. Because again, this is my list, and that's what it's about the impact, what you did when I was as a kid and growing up and becoming a young adult as a grown man that I am, and what you did in the ring. The Undertaker was never really hurt. He did what he had to do. And when he did, he made an impact and everyone loved it. Even if you booed or you cheered. Now let's move on to number 3. Now I ain't gonna lie, he probably could be higher, but I gotta be honest, okay? This is one of my favorites, okay? Mr. John Cena. The never seen 17. Okay, 17 world championships, 14 WWE, 3 world heavyweight, 5 United States champion, 4 tag team championships, two-time Royal Rumble winner, a 1-time Money in the Bank winner, 10-time Slammy Award winner. Okay, so he's a big time movie star, but again, it's the impact that John Cena had put on. Again, 17 times, but none of like he didn't have any like huge runs to be like, okay, I remember that run. You know, because he won 17, but he also lost 17 times, right? To lose that title. But it's like he never really had that impactful, not impactful. He never really had that big moment of having those titles. Like, oh, that was a crazy run. But he had fantastic matches. He still is having fantastic matches on his retirement tour. AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes the second time, CM Punk, Logan Paul, Randy Orton, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's John Cena. The impact is crazy. Make-A-Wish Foundation. Everyone sees John Cena. When you see him, it's like, oh my God. He's on TV. All the kids love him. The T-shirts, it's the hat. You can't find a way to not put him on the top 3 as John Cena, bro. And again, he has 17 world championships. You just can't take, even though he lost, you can't take away what he's done. He made the United States Championship impactful. He made something worth it because he had open challenges, and the way he came in, he came into the WWF with Kurt Angle actually doing the open challenge, because Kurt Angle used to do the open challenges, and then he took it and used it for the title. So he just took somebody else's idea and made it better. John Cena. You cheer him or you boo him. He made an impact. He had ECW going crazy when he went to there. The Royal Rumble return. John Cena big matches with JBL and Eddie Guerrero and the feuds with Brock Lesnar and CM Punk and Edge. It's so many things. John Cena is just that impactful. He's had so many moments. He's got the accolades, but I'm telling you, impact, accolades matters. John Cena, top 3. He could be higher, but these other 2, they have to be up here. And the number 2 is what? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay? Stone Cold Steve Austin, 6-time WWF champion, a 2-time Intercontinental champion, a 4-time tag team champion, $1 million championship, the King of the Ring winner, Royal Rumble winner 3 times. I don't think anyone's done that, by the way. A Royal Rumble winner 3 times. He's in the Hall of Fame. He is a Triple Crown winner. He's the 5th ever to do that. Okay? Most popular wrestler in the Attitude Era. Headlined multiple WrestleManias. And again, he was the first person you looked at and said, damn, he can go beat up his boss and not get fired. He did get fired. He came back. It's so impactful what Stone Cold was doing. Anytime you hear that glass shattering, it's on and popping. He had one of the most famous wrestling moves there is. A stunner, besides an RKO, a stunner. Everybody wants to do stunners everybody wanted to do stunners at school, or you want to do it in your cousin, or you want to do it to anybody else in your family member, your mama. It don't matter. A Stone Cold stunner is it, and you already know who else is coming to work and thinking about getting drunk, and then you're having a party a drinking party at work and you're able to assault them at work. Who else can do that? Stone Cold. That's it. And get away with it. The man's been arrested. He brought a milk truck. He's done it all, bro. Stone Cold has done it all. Impactful outside. When it comes to the podcast, Stone Cold has done it all. And again, from where he started to where he ended up, multiple surgeries, and I understand that he's got the accolade, but he was at where he was, probably to where he became. He shouldn't have been in the spot that he's been at, because you look at somebody like that, you're like, bro, you may got your gear's not really crazy, but you putting it on. You know what I'm saying? You're doing you got it made. I don't know what you're doing, but you got it. Stone Cold was that, man. He made he made that famous. He made flipping a bird famous. A lot of people weren't even doing that until it's just the impact Stone Cold did. People probably don't have a problem coming out with jean shorts, some boots, and a vest with a muscle vest. Come on. That's the impact that Stone Cold did. Okay? That's the impact that Stone Cold did. Stone Cold is that man. That's number 2. And the number 1 wrestler in my top 10. I mean, I think kind of everybody should know, but it's The Rock. Okay? 10-time world champion. Won the Royal Rumble in 2000. 5-time tag team. 2-time Intercontinental Triple Crown winner. 6 triple. He said he won 6. He is the 6th Triple Crown champion in WWE history. Okay, I mean, I don't really have to say anything else about it, but the impact is crazy. Anytime he shows up, the fans go crazy. Anytime he tell you he's about to wrestle, the fans go crazy. The sales go up. The ticket prices go up. The stuff gets sold. He knows how to make magic. Okay, he can sing. He can act. Well, a little bit. But I'm just talking about wrestling, okay? The matches are phenomenal. Right? He has the catchphrases. He had everyone laughing. He's entertaining. There's nothing else. There's nothing The Rock has done bad when it comes to wrestling. I know everybody be talking about, but we don't really know, okay? Him and Triple H, as y'all can see, Triple H, when he has power, he likes to stroke a lot. And then he likes to think that he is the man, okay? So him and The Rock, they bumped heads, okay? We don't know what The Rock was thinking. But guess what? The Final Boss was great. Rocky was great. The Rock, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything The Rock has touched when it comes to wrestling has been phenomenal. Can't take anything away from The Rock. The Rock is number 1. The impact, the culture, the wrestling, rock bottom, the people's elbow. No one. By the way, think about this move. This man's on the ground and bro just do this. Throws it, goes to the other side, and you just sitting there just laying, and people they was loving it. They was loving it. That move is not great. That move is not great. But he made a people's elbow great. Who else can do that? Okay? Rock bottom, right? The people's eyebrow, the roasting people, the impact was insane. That is the list of my top 10 wrestlers of all time. Now I'm gonna let you know this right now. This is not gonna be my first list. This is my first list. This is not gonna be my last list. This is just the start. I don't see people doing this, and we're gonna continue to do this, okay? So my top 10 wrestlers go Sting, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Roman Reigns, Undertaker, John Cena, Stone Cold, and The Rock. If you have, we can talk about it in the comment section. I would love to talk about it. I want to hear what people think and what are their top 10s? Who should I take out? I'm not going to take anybody out, but who do you think should take out? Who do you think should not be on there? And give me a reason why you think somebody else should be on there. But this is my top 10 wrestlers of all time since I've been watching wrestling. I don't care about everybody else. I'm talking about impact. I'm talking about accolades, and I'm talking about what I did when I seen you on that screen. I went crazy. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait. And I love what you did. And by the way, Chris Jericho again. Who else was doing? What other wrestling move will be doing other people besides? What other submission moves will be doing other people? The Walls Jericho. Impactful. That's all I gotta say. But that is the top 10 wrestlers of all time. Appreciate all of the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I can't wait to drop some more lists. And by the way, this weekend, y'all already know, if y'all AEW, y'all already know Wrestle Dream is coming out. So we will be doing those reactions on that. God bless. Y'all be safe.